Returns on 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. Also live tonight on WLIJ's Facebook and YouTube platforms, streaming on WLIJradio.com and on the free WLIJ 98.7 mobile app. We will be informing you with the results from each Bedford County precinct as they become available. Bedford County primary and general election returns on WLIJ are brought to you by Cartwright's Guns and More, C&J Wood Design, Heritage South Community Credit Union, Ernie Cook and Son Motors, Templeton and Associates Insurance, Black and Blue Sports, Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, Matthew Allen Trucking LLC, First Community Bank, Glass Hollow Table and Tavern, and by Merle Norman on the Square. Now, let's send it live to WLIJ Studio B. Here are tonight's hosts, Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring.
Welcome to tonight's live coverage of election returns for the Bedford County general election and Tennessee state primary on WLIJ. So as the polls close tonight and results begin to come in, we're here to keep you informed with accurate, up-to-date, up-to-the-minute coverage. Throughout the evening, we'll bring you precinct-level results, candidate reactions, and analysis of what it means for you and our community. So good evening, gentlemen. So my name is Warren Wells, and across the table from me in WLIJ Studio B is Dr. Kasey Kesselring, and next to me is Mr. Scott Johnson. So, gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening. Big night for Bedford County.
It's exciting times, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that, first of all, I think we ought to thank all the folks that ran for office.
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of courage to run for office nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really does. A lot of people I had talked to that I'd like to see run, they didn't want to run, and they didn't want to get in the middle of all the chaos and stuff, but whether you agree with me or not, but if you ran, congratulations on having the courage to do that and to help support our republic here.
I would agree with that 1,000%.
Yeah, I can't remember an election that in the last, recent history where there's been so many new offices up for grabs. Mm-hmm. And so it's going to be an exciting night.
Well, a lot of candidates, I can remember my dad was a county commissioner probably, 20 years ago? He didn't even put a sign out.
Really?
I mean, didn't spend any money, didn't put a sign out, got elected every time. That's kind of the way it used to be, but nowadays, a lot of money in these races.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say that I think social media has changed the temperature on campaigning and running for office as well.
You heard me say this, because I tell people this all the time. I told a bunch of people this today that asked me about it. When I first got into office as county commissioner, people would call me and go, "Can you get Mark Clanton to fill my pothole at the end of my driveway?" Which is fine. You call Mark and he'd take care of it. The last 2 years, every call I get, every one, has been, "I saw this on social media. Is this true or not?"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of where we've come around.
That's right.
Because we used to have a lot of reporters that would just kind of report the facts, right? They'd look into something, they put it on the front page of the paper. And nowadays, it's an opinion page.
A lot of opinion columnists, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I always appreciate any of the constituents that call me to ask me, "Hey, I saw you guys were working on this at the commission." I went, "Where did you see that?" That is not what the facts are.
Right.
So hopefully folks will do that. I would always encourage folks to call their county commissioners to verify that something they may have read on social media.
Right.
I'm a huge believer in the First Amendment. I spent 23 years in the military defending that right. But the flip side is you got to be responsible enough to double check your facts.
That's right.
And we appreciate folks doing it, and they do that.
But kudos to our community, though. We had a great turnout. Probably one of the highest in the state.
Percentage-wise,
percentage-wise. So I mean, people really got out to the polls this year, and it's interesting. What really drove that? In addition to all the offices were up. We had 2 sheriff candidates who have worked and worked in a campaign, and I think got a lot of people out to the polls this year.
That, and of course, we have a governor's race. That's always a biggie.
New congressional districts, and so we're in the 9th now.
We're basically all the way to Memphis, gentlemen.
We are. That's right.
You see where that district goes?
Yes.
It's Bedford, and then it turns. It goes along the. Basically, Highway 64 corridor, going over towards, is it Bartlett or wherever over in, yeah, we're all the way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have, and Kasey will appreciate this being a walking horse guy, I had somebody ask me outside the poll today, these candidates that are near Memphis, are they anti-walking horse? I said, actually, they're not.
Right.
I said, we had one that was, but he got districted out.
That's right.
He was one of our biggest opponents, but not anymore.
That's right.
Not anymore. I don't think any of them are that have run for office.
I don't think so either.
Kudos for them for helping support the industry. And that reminds me, Warren, let's tell people we're going to have the biggest show we've had in a long time.
We sure hope so. Yeah, we released our entries this week for the celebration, and it's the highest in 13 years.
Say that again.
Yeah, the highest in 13 years. So we're really excited about that. Over 1,300 individual horses. I think we're going to have a great year. I look at, Scott, you hear me talk about this all the time, but I look at three things that tell me, kind of forecast that show. And one of them is, are the sponsorships coming in, and they are right where they were last year.
Appreciate folks doing that.
Yep, box seats are a little bit. We're a little bit ahead of schedule on box seats, and entries are up over 100 horses or 100 entries over last year. So those three things kind of tell me that we're going to have a great show.
Well, that tells me a lot of people in the industry have confidence in the industry, right, Kasey?
That's right. That's right. We've done a lot to try and instill that confidence. And I think we're making measurable progress with it.
And we have a lot more cooperation with the federal government now.
Yes,
they're
100%.
still enforcing the Horse Protection
That's right.
Act, but the bottom line is we have what I call common sense cooperation.
Right.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that from our folks.
I actually had a talk with a trainer today who told me, who happens to also be a show manager of a show over in Marshall County, and said that he had gotten a call after the show from a USDA official, and his first instinct was, what's going on? But it was actually to talk about the show, ask him, how he thought the show went. Any recommendations they had, how he thought the inspections went, et cetera. It was a much different tenor than what we're used to, which I think was really promising. That's right.
We certainly don't want anybody soring horses.
That's right.
We'll enforce that. Mm-hmm. But the bottom line is, it needs to be fair and objective.
Yeah. They're saying your mic's off. I checked it though. So kind of the plan tonight is we're waiting right now for those early vote numbers to come in. So the polls close right at 7 o'clock, and so we're about 10 minutes past polls closing, and we'll get those early vote numbers pretty soon. And then we're going to go precinct through precinct as they come in. But also with so many, we just mentioned we have a lot of new offices that are going to change over. A lot of them by decision of that policy of that holder, and so we're going to have a couple of those coming through. We're going to have a new sheriff, a new property assessor, and a new county mayor. And speaking of having a new county mayor, we have our current county mayor here, Chad Graham. How you doing, Mayor?
Hello. It's exciting to be with you tonight.
Thank you for being here. I thought it might be just a good opportunity for you to talk to the voters that have put you in office for several years, and just talk a little bit about what you've done. You've done some great things while you've been there, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, well, thank you all so much for that. Yeah, 2018 was the year we pulled the trigger and said we're running. We had worked on it about 10 years in advance of that, got on the school board trying to learn more about what was going on in case we got a chance to serve. But, of course, I ran on education, public safety, and infrastructure that leads to jobs. And we've had a lot of success, not by myself. Obviously, you're not a king, as they like to protest nationally about what a king is. And we recognize we're not. We've had some great commissioners come along with us on that journey, and communities.
One of them across the table here.
One of them's across the table, and very close relationship professionally prior to being a commissioner, as he was our emergency management director, and we'd done public safety together for many years, and then he stepped up into that role. Of course, we're talking about Scott Johnson as county commissioner, has done a fantastic job. It's taken good people that were willing to look at both sides of an issue and try to come down in an area that does the most good. And so we've been fortunate to have a majority, 10, sometimes only 10, but we got a lot done. We got kids out of portables. That was my primary response.
Huge.
Absolutely. Over 800 kids in portables when I took office in 2018, and we've got them out of portables for now. If we don't stay on a positive track, though, we'll be back there at some point, so we don't want to see that happen. So we certainly hope the next administration will continue to make education a priority. And in public safety, we've made huge investments in making sure that we have those services in place to match our population. Not to forget that we've been growing at almost 1,000 people a year into Bedford. So when you think about in 8 years, that could be 8,000 people. So it takes more to provide in those cases. And then proud of the infrastructure piece to be an 8-gig broadband community. That was one of the big focuses I had. Of course, at the heart of all that was I wanted my grandbabies to live in Bedford, and entrepreneurs, business professionals, millennials that I was wanting to target are not going to come to a community where they don't have high-speed connectivity, and your businesses need it as well. And we've seen the fruits of that, and so we're grateful for that. We got the industrial park built out. Some happy, some not happy. And then, we're winding up with a $10 million grant from the state of Tennessee, ECD, for sewer investment out 231. So there's just a lot of great things going on, and I'm proud to have been a part of it. And the next administration will have a good start for sure.
And I think, Mayor, and you may comment on this, the last 4 years, the term of this particular commission, not the previous one, all that's been done with a balancing act with no property tax increase. Correct.
And in fact, the tax rate has continued to fall. When I took office in 2018, it was $2.56. Today, it is $1.50. Now, don't let me mislead you or the listeners. The property tax rate has continued to drop, and that's a good thing, but your property values have went up. And that's actually a good thing, but you are paying ideally about the same amount of money that you have been, keeping in mind you've had more people come into the community. But always think about your property values like your 401k. You're much better if it's climbing than if it's falling, because not only do you get the appreciation of your value if you sell it, but if the property tax rate was to drastically reset or fall, or property values in Bedford, you would force the government to look heavily at having to adjust the tax rate up just to collect the same amount of money. So our tax rate is fair. Nobody wants to pay any more than they have to, and we certainly don't want you paying any more than you have to, but we do have a fair rate for the services we provide, and I'm pretty proud of that.
So y'all were busy.
There was a lot going on. Somebody told me 2 terms, 8 years, you ought to be exhausted. If you're not, you ought to leave. And so so there you go. But 2 terms was always my goal. Was 1 would change my life, and 2 would we'd go to the House no matter what the circumstance, and that's what we're going to do. And we're proud to have been here and served, and grateful to the citizens of Bedford that stood by me. They supported me in my first round, which is very difficult. The second round, even stronger support by the public. And again, we were able to really make significant increases because so many people were willing to come together to pull in the same direction. And again, I pray and hope that for all of the candidates and the winners tonight that will be taking office behind us. Got up this morning thinking about each one of them, and especially what they're going to be up against. And I sure hope that they will make the commitments, and I know they will, that we have, and carry us forward.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit a while ago about, what it means to put your name on the ballot. And so we were very grateful for both of you gentlemen for doing that and the service that you've provided our county.
It's not for the faint of heart.
No, and I tell people this all the time. If you get in it to be popular, you're getting into the wrong business, because
Amen.
As soon as you start voting on issues, half the people are going to be happy and half of them ain't going to be happy.
That's right.
And each commissioner has over 5,000 constituents. So there's absolutely no way to make everybody happy. Right. But the bottom line is just do your best job and do what you think's right for the county.
Absolutely. Do what you know is right and let the rest of it adjust. And learn from your mistakes, and certainly have made some along the way, but we have a lot to be proud of as a community, the citizens, the commission, my administration, my leadership team. We met with them this last couple of weeks preparing for a transition, and they're well suited. We have some of the best trained and really well-rounded leadership people that we've ever had in our top positions. So I'm expecting a seamless transition for the next administration.
And even accountability on financial issues. For example, the comptroller, if you ever dealt with state auditors, you know that they don't mind bringing to your attention if there's an issue. And, of course, Bedford County has received several awards for their stewardship of taxpayer money.
Absolutely. And having the highest bond rating we've ever had tells me 2 things specifically. 1, the overall health of the county is strong. And number 2, when we do borrow money, we get the best rate possible. I know banking folks don't want to give us those low rates, but when you have that kind of bond rating with the Moody's treasuries and all the things that have been involved in that, and clean audits over and over again, it certainly suggests that we've made strong fiscal responsibilities and have had the correct structure to carry the county going forward.
Which is very good for the future, because at some point, whether we like it or not, we're going to build another school at some point.
No question. If let's say 900 people a year are coming to Bedford, let's say that'd be 300 kids out of the 900. School is 600 to 700 kids, so every 2 years you're going to need a school. Now that's fuzzy math, or as I like to say sometimes, cascade math. So that's where I graduated back in '85. But there's no doubt that as we continue to grow, the demand on the system will grow to just provide the same level of service. We're not talking about taking on new programs, and we really didn't take on social programs during my tenure. We were investing in the things that were fundamental to our community. That was education, public safety, and infrastructure. I know the new administration will take that into consideration, and we'll have new vision and new ideas for us going forward. I'm excited to see what they can do that we were not able to get done.
It is unbelievable how fast we've been growing. I remember when Cartwright was being talked about being built, and by the time it was designed and built, it was almost full. I mean, it was just like that.
Yeah, and of course, if you look in the city of Shelbyville, there's a lot of subdivisions near that school out there, new subdivisions. Yeah. So that's kind of what.
So Chad, you told us all about what's been accomplished over the last 8 years of your tenure, and as you're getting ready to leave office, what do you give me the top 2 or 3 things that you think are going to be the biggest challenges for the next administration?
Yeah, they're going to have all the operational challenges that any administration would expect to have. But I would tell you the 2 political challenges that in my mind, there's no question that these will be difficulties from now on. And I think y'all were talking about social media a few minutes before I got in here. Yeah. No question, social media will have to be figured out how to manage better, because the messaging is awful, because there doesn't have to be any real substance to what people say. And then I would tell you beyond that, if you look at politically the climate in the country, and it used to be just federal, and then it was just state, and now it's at the local level. But everybody you hear talking about politics is saying, we want to cut tax, we want to lower tax, we want no tax, we want to do away with tax. You cannot run the government without some form of funding. And so I'm discouraged when people make that their whole platform, because it's very easy to say, but very difficult to do. And we really need people getting interested in office going forward that's going to try to figure out how to maximize what we are spending to the benefit of the citizen. And the answer is not to raise taxes, but understand that there is a cost to do business, and the county government will always be responsible for the things that are not profitable. So people like to say, well, you need to run it like a business. Well, we do, but even running it like a business, they are not profitable, or the private sector would move in to provide that service for your cities and counties. So those are things that are hard truths that people don't always want to hear, but at the core of it, I think those 2 fundamental issues will be always a challenge and on the mind of the leadership going forward. No question.
Well, Mayor, thank you for being here, and thank you for everything that you did in those 8 years, and we appreciate you so much. So, and good luck with. I know you're probably going to spend some more time with those kids and grandkids. And
absolutely, I'm excited to have been here and been a part of this with you. I'm also excited to let the next generation kick in, and I'll be around for some wisdom from time to time. But I am stepping away from the public and the public life for sure.
Well, thank you for your service, man.
Thank you guys so much. I'm grateful for each of you in this room and all the citizens that believed in me and supported me and my family. And I look forward to seeing where we go from here.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
So, Producer Brandon, why don't we go on a quick commercial break and hear from our sponsors?
Come back with some results.
Here comes the early vote.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on 114 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
In our community, we believe in supporting one another. And at First Community Bank, we take that seriously. For generations, we've been proud to serve our neighbors with personal service that's as genuine as a handshake. Whether you're opening an account for your new business, saving for your child's education, or just need a safe place for your money, we're here with a commitment to the people of our hometown. First Community Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Visit us today and see how we can help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For delicious and authentic Mexican food in Shelbyville, no hay problema.
Hey, I know that.
Now you're getting it. It's no problem. El Mexico has been Shelbyville's go-to spot for authentic homemade Mexican dishes made fresh every day since 1991. Come in for some fresh fajitas or enjoy the classics like tacos, enchiladas, and combo plates. Dine in or call your to-go order at 931-684-0874. El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, proud sponsor of the Hitchcock Railway's Spanish phrase of the day on WLIJ.
Hola, baby.
Looking for a reliable ride at an unbeatable price? Head on over to Ernie Cook & Son in Shelbyville, where the deals keep on rolling. Since 1975, Ernie Cook & Son Motors has been trusted for a simple and stress-free car buying experience with their signature selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing is available. Take your test drive at 809 North Main in Shelbyville next to Heritage South, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1 on Saturday. Call today, 931-684-4808. That's Ernie Cook & Son Motors, where your next deal is waiting for you.
Welcome back to Bedford County General Election Return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. As always, tonight's coverage is on WLIJradio.com and the free WLIJ 98.7 mobile app. You can also join us via live stream on WLIJ's Facebook and YouTube channels. If you enjoy tonight's coverage, please consider leaving a like, a share, follow WLIJ, and show your support for your Bedford County radio stations. WLIJ is live and local all year round and grateful to serve you across both radio and digital platforms. Warren, what do we got?
All right, so we have the early vote numbers in, and I'm going to start with county mayor. So in the county mayor race for Chad Fletcher, we have 1,191 votes. For Kurt Cobb, we have 2,600 votes. For Jordan Malone, 82 votes. Misty Peller, 162. Troy Thompson, 1,264. Adam Vanderken, 141 votes. And then we're going to go down to County Commission District 2. So this is one where the top two votes are elected. And so we have Jared Featherstone with 442 votes.
District 1. Yep.
Oh, sorry, what did I say?
Two.
I'm sorry. County Commission District 1. Jared Featherstone, 442 votes. Eric Maddox, 356 votes. Andrew McReynolds, 235 votes. All right, County Commission District 2. We have Ben Chapman with 286 votes. Bob Davis with 173 votes. Michael Gregory with 385 votes. Roy Turner with 329 votes. County Commission District 3. We have Patrick Corino with 45 votes, Jeremy Henderson with 174 votes, Alex Mitchell with 219 votes, Joel Pena with 37 votes, and Jason Sanders with 284 votes. Moving down to County Commissioner District 4, we have Anita Epperson with 340 votes, Matthew Gregg with 274 votes, Diane Neely with 413 votes. County Commission District 5. Scott, this is your district, right?
It is.
All right, County Commission District 5. Brent Smith with 438 votes. Brian Bruce with 530 votes. Bo Gill with 230 votes. And Linda Bomoriaki with 374 votes. All right, moving down to District 6. Bill Anderson with 72 votes. David Deason with 114. Jennifer Templeton with 95. Adam Thomas with 41 votes. District 7, Brian Brenton with 103 votes, Keith Davis, 253, and Sylvia Pinson with 155 votes. Then we have District 8, John Boutwell, 190 votes, and Jason Boyette with 199 votes. All right, District 9, P.T. Biff Fair, 237 votes, Mark Thomas, 288 votes. Now we're moving to Property Assessor. We have Emily Red Hodges with 4,205 votes, and Charles, and I've met Dabblegott. Yep, I knew I was going to mess that name up. I even practiced it. 862 votes. County Trustee, we have Tanya Davis with 4,289 votes, and Samantha Mallard with 1,044 votes. All right, moving to Sheriff. We have Nakia Elliott with 3,646 votes, and John Sweeney with 1,854 votes. All right, we're going to move down to County Clerk. We have Donna Thomas with 4,224 votes, and Wendy Williams with 938 votes. I did skip Circuit Court Clerk. Michelle Murray is running uncontested. She has 4,749 votes. All right, Register of Deeds running uncontested, so we'll just say it here. Johnny Reed will move on to that one. School Board District 2, uncontested, so Brian Cruz will move on there. School District 3, Dan Reed will move on, uncontested. School Board District 4, Lana Craig will move on, uncontested. Same for District 7, Barton Williams is uncontested. We're going to move down to Alderman, the mayor for Bell Buckle, Ronnie Loki, is uncontested as well. All right, gentlemen, that's the early vote we have for the county.
You want to look at the alderman on Bell Buckle?
Sure. Who do we have? Okay, yep, alderman for Bell Buckle, Brianna Akers has 26 votes. Jason Hatchett has 17 votes. Annie Rooney has 19 votes. David Venata has 22 votes.
There's some close races there.
Yeah. So what are y'all thinking about the early votes there?
Well, I think some of them are probably decided. I'd say, based on the early numbers, it's going to be hard for some of those candidates to overcome that with the number of votes left on election day. But it's not over till it's over. So it depends on how many people waited till today to vote.
Well, and I will say I was down in Flat Creek most of today, and that was a busy poll down there.
Okay.
I mean, except for maybe 1 hour at lunchtime today, constant full parking lot. So who knows?
Yeah,
maybe maybe a lot of folks waited to vote today.
Could be.
And instead of going out, but there are some pretty wide margins on a couple of these.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see if a whole bunch of folks. Early votes, for county commission races where the numbers are a lot smaller, that can change.
That's right.
That could change. County-wide offices, if there's a large margin, like you said, Kasey, it's kind of hard to make up that difference county-wide. So, especially if you have like double the number of votes of somebody. It's a little different if you've got maybe, 2/3 versus a third or something.
Correct.
Something like that. We'll see as we go in tonight, folks. And anyway, I'll say kudos again to all these people that ran for office. It's not over yet.
That's right.
But I do appreciate those, even the ones I don't necessarily say eye to eye to. I think it takes a lot of courage to run for office, and we appreciate everybody participating in our processes here in Bedford County.
Well, I think people underestimate, too, when they decide to run for office, and then they do, just how much time it takes to run a good campaign.
Nowadays, yes.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. I know a lot of these people that I talk to, used to be folks that send out a lot of mailers or a few mailers. A lot of these folks are on here went door to door.
Right.
That takes a lot, even in a small district like a county district. It takes a lot of time.
Hey, Rhonda, is that you?
That's me.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. So I had called Rhonda earlier and thought, this is Rhonda Clanton, the current property assessor. Thank you, Scott. I thought I'd just assume everybody knows, right?
Not the current, but she was for a long time, right, Rhonda?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
30 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
And thank you for your service, Rhonda.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember I was texting with Ron, talking to Rhonda earlier, and she worked at Cascade School whenever she first decided to run, and I remember her. I was telling my wife about you used to answer the phone or answer the. We would bring bananas to lunch just so you would act like you were answering the phone with them, and then. That was quite a while, right before you.
That's a long memory there.
That is.
Warren, that was a long time ago, even for you.
She was a very special lady.
There you go. There you go. So you made memories there, Rhonda.
Yes. I made memories with lots of them because a lot of the kids come up to me at ball games and they'll say, I remember when we used to bring our bananas and you would act like you were calling somebody with a banana.
So it's not just me, huh?
It's not just you, Warren.
Yeah.
You know, Rhonda, after spending 30 years in office, during those 30 years, kind of what did you see change in politics locally here in Bedford County during that time frame?
Well, it's definitely changed a lot, and like Chad had alluded to earlier, technology has really changed it. Back in the day when I first ran in '96, you went to the community clubs, and there were a lot of community clubs, still thriving at that time. And a lot of them have closed now, so you don't have that close-knit community feel in a lot of these communities anymore. You've lost that with those clubhouses closing and not having that available.
No, it makes sense because I think we have maybe, 3 community clubs left here in Bedford County?
Yeah. And we used to have... It seemed like something every weekend, a community club getting together, and they supported each other.
Oh, absolutely. They were kind of the social hub for the local community, right?
That was the social media in that day.
You make a good point. That was absolutely the social media back in the day.
True social.
Yeah. Of course, everybody was a little more neighborly back then.
Yeah.
Can't really say that's the case nowadays, so...
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know their neighbors.
That's true.
We've had a lot move in, and over the years, I think when I started out, we had around almost 14,000 parcels, and when I left, we were up to over 25,000.
That's a huge change right there. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah. So, and I think from the time I started until I left, I believe I had 2 more employees than when I started, but I'd have to think about that.
That's some effect.
But I think I only had 2 more.
What are you doing? What are you doing in retirement now, Rhonda?
Doing a lot of fishing, and enjoying my grandkids, and just enjoying life. So
good for you. You certainly earned it.
Blessed.
You earned it.
That's right.
Well, thank you. So I enjoyed the time I was there, and I just have to thank everybody for all their support. They have been so supportive over the years, and I tell you, I appreciate it more than they'll ever know.
Well, I can honestly say, of course, being a department head for 17 years myself, it was always good to work with Rhonda, and always very cooperative and very knowledgeable about what she was doing.
Well, I enjoyed working with all of you, and anybody that has run for office, my hat's off to them, because it's a tough thing to get out there and campaign, and now with social media like it is, hearing the negativity, and it's tough. So,
well, that's a constant theme tonight, social media. I talked about it, the mayor talked about it, you talked about it. I think a lot more folks will talk about it too.
Yeah.
And I think the key we have to figure out is what's a happy medium, what can be a check and balance, because that's important on the information to the constituents. So we'll be working on that in the future. Some of us will be leaving office, but we'll be working on those kind of issues.
That's right.
Well, Rhonda, thank you so much for your service and for calling in and everything you've done over those 30 years.
Well, thank you, Warren, and I appreciate all of you. I enjoyed working with you, Scott, and Warren. Like you said, I was there in school with you, and then to get to be able to serve, and you being the legislature for the years you were there, and working with you there. It's been great.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in, Rhonda.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You all have a good night.
You too.
All right, I think we have Chad Fletcher on the line. All right.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Fletcher, is that you?
This is Chad. How are you?
Good, Chad. How are you doing?
You know, I am enjoying sitting on my front porch here in Fairfield tonight, watching you guys and your coverage, but needed to take a moment just to call in and say thank you to everybody. This has been quite an experience for me over the last 6 months. So, you know, I've really enjoyed getting to know folks and meeting folks, and it took this whole thing for me took a turn I did not expect, but the Lord knows what He's doing, and I'm thankful just to be able to call in and say thank you to everybody.
Right.
Chad, that's great. Tell us how you're feeling. You feeling well?
You know, I am getting there slowly but surely.
Good.
You know, I got to enjoy the beautiful St. Thomas Hospital for a week. And so now I've been home for almost 2 weeks now, just recovering, regaining my strength.
Good.
We're slowly getting there. Have a little bit of a ways to go. But, you know, prayers still work. Miracles still happen.
Amen.
And I'm so grateful. Listen, out of everything, I will say this. The race and the campaign aside, the thing I am most grateful for is, and I've said this from the beginning, our county is a place where people care about each other, where neighbors help neighbors, and where people pray for people.
Right.
And that was never made more apparent to me than 3 weeks ago tonight. And so I'm just grateful. I'm thankful to everyone for their support, their prayers, their kind words, and their encouragement. And now it's time for us as a county to all get back on the same page, and let's start walking back together. Let's support the people that, you know, that's the beauty of our republic. We have the ability to select the people who represent us, and now let's get behind them, let's support them, and let's together move our county forward.
Amen. Thank you,
Amen.
Chad.
Sounds good, Chad. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you all. Thank you for what you do, and once again, thank you to everybody for all of your support, and please continue to lift us up in your prayers.
Will do.
Will do, Chad. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Chad Fletcher, who ran for county mayor.
Yes.
Right.
Had a health issue that he had to overcome, and we're glad he's doing better.
It ran a great campaign.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Producer Braden, why don't we take a quick break and hear from our sponsors?
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Templeton and Associates Insurance, 108 Depot Street, Shelbyville, 931-684-4380.
Heritage South Community Credit Union is giving back to our community. In August, we will donate $50 to the school or teacher of your choice if you are approved for a loan. Combined with our great loan specials, now is the perfect time to join the credit union that invests in your community. Visit our website, heritagesouth.org, to learn more. Remember, at Heritage South, we help when others won't. Only on certain loan types. Restrictions apply. Insured by NCUA.
You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing. If you're looking for a delicious, local place to eat in Shelbyville, look no further than Glass Hollow Table and Tavern. Glass Hollow has a beautiful setting for the whole family on the historic Shelbyville Square and mouth-watering delicious dishes like braised short ribs, chicken Verona, and creamy garlic pasta. Stop by after church on Sunday for their Sunday brunch from 10 to 2. That's Glass Hollow Table and Tavern on the historic Shelbyville Square. 931-488-4427.
All right, welcome back, Bedford County, to general election return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. As always, tonight's coverage is on WLIJradio.com and the free WLIJ 98.7 mobile app. You can also join us via live stream on WLIJ's Facebook and YouTube channels. If you enjoyed tonight's coverage, please consider leaving us a like, share, follow WLIJ, and show your support for your Bedford County radio stations. All right, gentlemen, so we've gone through the early vote numbers there, and pretty high numbers.
Yes.
Folks, obviously in Bedford County decided to participate. Good for them.
That's right.
Good for them.
They heard the call, came to the polls.
You know, when people used to call me, complain about something or do whatever, I said, "Did you vote?" What do you mean? I said, "Can't complain unless you vote."
Right.
You know, that's kind of the issue is you got to go. So if you vote, you can complain all day long.
Right.
So we do appreciate folks coming out and voting today. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, some of these commission races are still kind of tight.
Yeah.
Might make a difference. Today's vote coming in. But get some pretty big margins on the countywide races.
Right.
Yeah. Right now. I mean, just being realistic about it. We'll see. I guess we're just waiting on the results coming from the Election Commission, right?
Yep, waiting on first precinct to come in. I know we were focused mainly on county and city, but if you want to hear, you know, some of the state races, how they've done in our county, I'll just do percentages. But for governor, we have Marsha Blackburn has 41% of the early vote. Monty Fritz has 26% of the early vote, and John Rose has 32%. And then for that new congressional district that we were talking about earlier that we are in, the House.
That goes all the way to Memphis.
All the way to Bill Street. It does, right there. So House District 9, we have Brent Taylor with 31%, Jeremy Thompson with 22%, and Todd Warner with 42%. So at least for our county, those are some close statewide races there.
Yes.
And of course, that's just for Bedford County.
Just Bedford County, yeah.
I mean, I forget how many counties are in that congressional district, but there's a lot.
Lots.
Yeah. As you know. As it meanders all the way over.
That's right.
Yeah. To Memphis. Whoever thought we'd be part of Memphis. But that's okay.
So, Warren, while we're waiting on the next votes to come in, let's talk about walkinghorsecountry.com.
Yes.
So some of you may have seen some yard signs go up around the county, some billboards.
Did see those
you see those?
week.
Yeah. So walkinghorsecountry.com. So that is our new designated tourism site for Bedford County. The Chamber of Commerce got a grant, 3-star grant from the state to build out a designated tourism site, something that the state really was encouraging municipalities and counties to do throughout the state. So we've launched that. It's a great resource to showcase, what's available in Bedford County for people coming here to visit, as well as local folks who, may not know of, some of the assets that we have right here in our own county to participate in. And as you know, from being a county commissioner, we talk about, trying to keep property taxes low. But one of there are really only two ways, for us to raise revenues to offset the 700 and some miles of roads in Bedford County that need to be taken care of, or staffing emergency services, et cetera. And that's through tourism and sales tax.
And that's something I know Mayor Graham's talked a lot over the last 4 years, is that the more sales tax you have, the less property tax you got to raise.
That's right.
And it's paid mostly by people that come here to visit.
And they leave.
We don't have to educate their kids. We don't have to build a school for their kids.
Right.
And then
don't have to take care of their garbage.
Yeah, there's some people that don't necessarily like tourism, but I think they forget about that revenue portion that can help keep property taxes low if you have sales tax.
Right.
So that's something to think about. And I know our sales tax has done okay for the last few years. Yeah. We'll see if that keeps up. Kind of really heavily dependent on the economy, right? I mean, people don't spend a lot of money on tourism if they're struggling, but we'll see. So far, I think it's kind of maintained for a while. But
well, we happen to have one of the largest tourism opportunities happening in Bedford County in a couple weeks, with the Tennessee Walking Horse National Celebration.
Oh, we got a horse show coming up?
Got a horse show coming up. Big one.
I missed that.
115,000 visitors will make their way, to the celebration. That translates, to tourism dollars, sales tax dollars. Warren, you want to talk about that?
A huge force multiplier there.
Yes.
What is that formula? I know Warren.
That is, yeah.
I know Warren knows that tourism formula.
Yeah, and we won't bore everybody with the exact formula, but for every horse that you bring to the property, there's usually 3 people that follow it. And they will spend a hotel night there, and you take how much the average person spends and multiply for the days that they're there. But what I will say is different about the celebration, and how that formula is even better for us, is we're one of the few breeds that has its own home location, and we are producing the walking horse industry all year round. So if you think of the saddlebreds or the Morgans, or even thoroughbreds are a little bit like us. They're a little bit more located, but we have people who live in this town just because of the walking horse industry alone, and they're not just going from place to place, and that's what makes us unique. And I would say the other thing that makes us unique is most of my peers around the country that do what I do, they are employees of the state or local governments, because it's really hard to make a profit and run an equestrian center. But the people who really benefit from an equestrian center in your town is the local community. Every dollar that is spent on the celebration property, there's 10 that's spent in the community.
Feed stores, restaurants, the whole
gas
9 yards.
Stations.
Yeah. Casey knows. He spent a lot of money in those places.
That's right.
As a walking horse guy, he spent a lot of money in those places.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we can safely say you're here because of the walking horse industry.
Yeah, I think Warren.
And there are a lot of people here that came to Bedford County as some association with the walking horse, who like me, bought property and then ended up settling down here eventually. And that I know 2 handfuls of people at the same situation.
And become leaders in our community. I mean, you give a lot of your time to the community. I think of, I'll leave businesses out, but Glass Hollow on the square, which is sponsoring this, Grindstone on the square. I mean, those are all businesses that would not be here without the celebration. And so, it's a great asset that we have here year round.
Well, and more so, we left out, you're going to be expanding the RV parks at the celebration.
Yep.
And people might initially wonder about that, but that's tourist dollars. There's that counts in that hotel motel tax.
Yep. Well,
so it's going to return
the city
back.
Gets paid hotel motel tax.
Right.
Absolutely. And folks that come here and stay, guess what? They eat in our restaurants. They shop in our stores.
That's right.
We have probably the largest RV park in Middle Tennessee, but it's not where it needs to be, right, Warren?
That's right. Just a little outdated.
And thank goodness, a lot of hard work on Warren's part, and Pat Marsh and Shane Reeves. We got a grant for $2.7 million to bring those things up to par.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think you'll see more revenue over the next couple of years rolling in.
Well, there's there's a niche for everything. And there are folks out there that that have RV groups, and they travel and they go destinations together, and I can foresee the celebration becoming one of those destinations, especially with this upgraded park.
Yeah, we had a neat group that stayed with us. called the Nomads, and they are they're with they're missionaries of the Methodist Church, and basically what they do is they go to disaster areas and they live in their campers, and they're carpenters and accountants, and they do all these things. They go to these disaster areas and help people out after a hurricane. But they had their annual conference here in Shelbyville at our grounds, because we were such a big RV park, and they had their trainings, and so they did all the things that they would do to practice if they were to go to a disaster. So I'm hoping that we can increase those type of groups as well.
I think it'd be really cool if you could attract one of those antique camper groups. You know, the folks that have the older model
old
campers,
Airstreams,
the
and stuff.
Airstreams they've restored, and they hit the road with them.
I think a lot of those. I think Jack Daniels has an Airstream group that comes through there a lot, so they can stay with us on their way to Lynchburg.
We got some results coming in, guys.
Another precinct. So Benny says it is the Ag Center coming in.
Okay.
All right. Do you want me to read through these again?
Sounds good.
All right. Let me get to. We will start with.
So you've got some early voting in there, you got some absentee, and you got some today's votes, right?
Yep.
And it's just this precinct,
This
right?
is just this precinct, and I will have the updates.
One precinct, and districts have more than one precinct.
Yeah. So this is the Ag precinct. So for county mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 317 votes, Kurt Cobb with 546, Jordan Malone with 16, Misty Peller with 44, Troy Thompson with 327, and Adam Vanderken with 33 votes in the Ag district.
So that seems to follow statistically, correlates pretty well with the early vote percentages there.
Yep. All right, County Commission District 2, we have Ben Chapman with 393 votes, Bob Davis with 268 votes, Michael Gregory 571, and Roy Turner with 502 votes. For property assessor, we have Emily Hodges with 993 votes, and Charles Dabblegott, thank you, 186 votes. County trustee, we have Tanya Davis with 1,010 votes, and Samantha Mallard with 242 votes. All right, for sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott with 913 votes, and John Sweeney with 387 votes. County clerk, we have Donna Thomas with 979 votes, and Wendy Williams with 230 votes. Let me go down and see if we can find another contested race here. I think in this district, that's all the contested ones.
That's right.
All right.
Just a reminder, folks, that's only that precinct in that district.
Yes.
So it's like roughly half that district.
Right.
Roughly.
Right.
Could be less than that. So
let me. All right, I have some.
You got a table over there?
I do, but it's just we haven't added that precinct yet. I've just got early votes in there. So as soon as they get that precinct added, we'll have early vote plus that precinct.
Roger Dodger.
Warren, anything new, exciting going to happen at the celebration this year? Any changes or?
Yeah, so I would say one of the biggest changes that we are having is Kasey, as you know. Championship nights have always been Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right. And, the last couple of years, we've had some rain delays, but, we've gone a little bit later than we like. And we've noticed some of those more exciting classes, some of the people have gone home. It's gotten late. And so we really focused on changing up the schedule, the class sheet. And so we've moved some championship classes off of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and put them on the second half of Wednesday. All right. So our goal is to aim for getting out of there by 10:30 or 11 o'clock at the very latest.
That's great.
And so that way, the most people can see those people right under the spotlight, because that is in a lot of people's lives, that is one of the biggest nights.
That's the dream.
And we don't want anybody to miss that.
Right.
So we're very excited about that.
I can tell you from experience, my daughters had the opportunity to do that one time. And as a juvenile rider, and we happened to be sitting on the 50-yard line rail in box A113, which is what we've been for years. And when her name was called out, she took that ride. I tell you, it still brings back, it makes me choke up even thinking about it now. So,
what's encouraging too, Kasey, is it's like in a church. If you get a lot of young people, the church is going to survive.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of juvenile riders coming out nowadays, and that tells me the industry in the future should be doing fairly well.
That's right.
You got to have those future folks, right?
That's right.
Now your box is an A row.
A row.
That means you get dirt thrown on you.
You get some debris occasionally.
A little dirt debris.
It keeps you sharp. Keeps you watching. Yes, for sure. But you get to see, especially, families that are getting ribbons, and they come up to the rail and, they're in tears. I mean, it's just something they worked hard for
if you're away,
in some cases, years, to win a world championship. So it's special.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Absolutely. And I'm in row B, and I still get hit with dirt. So but that's fine. I don't care.
That's right.
We're looking forward to that event coming up. What's the dates on that again?
I was about to jump in there. August 26th through September 5th.
Come on out, folks. If you need some tickets, come on out to the horse show grounds.
Yep.
And ticket office is open.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know how many box seats are left, but I'm sure there's a few.
We do. We have a few.
Or grandstand.
A few left.
A lot of folks had the same grandstand seats forever, right?
Yeah. And we've talked to people about maybe moving down a little bit closer when seats open, and they'll say, "Well, I've been sitting here for 40 years. I don't know why I would change now." And and they'll keep those seats.
My box has been in my wife's family since they built them in 1948.
Yeah.
That's the kind of traditions we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, when they first, I think it was roughly 48 when they built those first 3 rows, ABC.
Yeah.
And I guess because their grandfather was on the board or something, we got a 50-yard line once.
Oh, wow. That's. I was fortunate enough to get that box from the Coop family, who had been long time attendees of the celebration, and I've had it for about 20 years now. And
here comes Benny with more paperwork, Doc. This one's East Side.
All right, East Side.
East Side.
We're going to scatter them around.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get back to the races in the back.
County Mayor. All right, so for East Side County Mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 89 votes, Kurt Cobb with 188 votes, Jordan Malone with 17, Misty Peller with 32, Troy Thompson with 69, and Adam Vanderken with 11. Again, this is East Side District only.
Got the county commissioner race there.
Right.
Got District 6, so we got Bill Anderson with 115 votes, David Deason with 165 votes, Jennifer Templeton with 170 votes, and Adam Thomas with 63. Property assessor, we have Emily Hodges with 258 votes, and Charles Dapplegott with 120 votes. For county trustee, we have Tanya Davis with 252 votes, Samantha Mallard with 138 votes. For sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott with 228 votes, and John Sweeney with 178 votes. County clerk, we have Donna Thomas with 286 votes, and Wendy Williams with 97 votes. Is that all the contested on that one?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to talk about the Court of Appeals, right? Retain, right?
I do have some totals for county mayor for the Ag Center plus the early vote and absentee, if we want to go through those.
Let's do it.
So we have Chad Fletcher with 1,322 votes, Kurt Cobb with 2,771 votes, Jordan Malone with 90, Misty Peller with 181, Troy Thompson with 1,383 votes, and Adam Vanderken with 155 votes. So your 2 vote leaders there are Kurt Cobb with 2,771 and Troy Thompson with 1,363 votes.
That doesn't include East Side, right?
No, East Side hasn't gotten into this sheet just yet.
Okay.
But
Roger that.
So earlier on we were talking, Scott, about infrastructure, and Chad, Mayor Graham mentioned about the $10,000 appropriation that we got.
$10 million.
Excuse me, $10 million.
10,000. That gives about 20
inches,
20 feet. 20 feet.
Might just hook it up.
This is for sewer, right?
Sewer extension out 231.
Right.
Hopefully it's going to get us all the way down to about Midland Decent Road, where there currently is no sewer infrastructure in there right now. But that is going to be a big game changer for commercial and job creation on that corridor,
and it's already a commercial area.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like we're taking something that's not.
And we're fortunate that we've got a couple major pieces of the economic pie. I mean, most places don't have the benefit of an airport like we do. Yeah, I mean, having that
one of
airport,
the best ones in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a huge
general
asset.
Aviation,
and that MTSU is moving their aviation program there and building out that campus. A great new TCAT facility across the road. Vanderbilt Health. I mean, we've got major economic pieces right there. I think the future of that corridor is going to be bright, and this opens up that potential now by having that infrastructure in place.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of a game changer. And like I said, it's already a commercial area.
Right.
It's not like it's being transformed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That's what's being planned for. Yeah.
Right. Well, and the fact that it's right on 231, it kind of makes sense. You don't want that somewhere like out near your farm or something, way out in the middle of nowhere. But right on that corridor, that actually makes sense right down through there. And I know a few of those businesses, and talking about what they're going to do is it'll certainly be a lot of sales tax revenue.
That's right.
At some point.
That's right.
Coming in this way. So shout out to Pat Marsh and Shane Reeves.
Once again.
For getting that grant again.
They did. They did.
They've delivered a lot to Bedford County.
It's about $13 million between the two right there coming to our small county.
You think about Shane, I think he lives in Rutherford County, but he's really helped out Bedford County a lot.
Absolutely.
Coming this way. Of course, Pat's a local boy.
Yeah.
But helped out a lot as well. So shout out to both of you guys. Appreciate your work at the state legislature.
And we're working diligently on an additional $6 million in grant money to finish that project. Yeah, that $10 million is
because that doesn't finish it.
It doesn't finish it,
right?
And the plan for that sewer extension, out 231, is going to go a slightly different way to have a greater impact, which is going to cost a little bit more money, but it's going to be done the right way. So. We're working feverishly on some grant opportunities for that. And once again, Shane and Pat have been instrumental in guiding us on that.
That's great. Well, I got a heads up that the War Trace precinct's about to come in, so why don't we take a quick break, Producer Braden, and hear from our sponsors, and then we'll read the War Trace numbers.
Elevate your space with quality and style that's better by design. C&J Wood Design is the #1 cabinet supplier in our area, offering custom and pre-manufactured wood cabinets. Want to pick out something today? It's easier than ever with their online shop.
Just go to cnjwooddesign.com and click the shop tab.
If you need help during the process, 931-294-3075. Feel free to stop by their locations in Shelbyville and Tullahoma too. C&J Wood Design. Better by design.
Get your building and construction materials out to the job site on time with Matthew Allen Trucking LLC. Whether you're moving gravel, sand, fill dirt, topsoil, or even heavy equipment, you can leave the trucking to the local pros. Call 931-580-5989 or email matrucking@att.net today. Matthew Allen Trucking LLC is proud to call War Trace area home, so don't risk it. Get your materials to the job site on time with Matthew Allen.
Your next firearm transfer just got a whole lot easier. Visit Cartwright's Guns and More, 102 Lane Parkway in Shelbyville. Buying a new firearm, transferring a handgun, long gun, suppressor, or other NFA item, Cartwright's offers reliable service and expert guidance every step of the way. As a licensed FFL and SOT dealer, they make firearm and NFA transfers simple and hassle-free. Call Lacey Cartwright today at 931-492-4064. Cartwright's Guns and More, serving Bedford County with dependable firearm sales and transfer services.
Hello, I'm Susan Huffney, owner of Merle Norman on the Square in Shelbyville. We're proud to be part of Bedford County and excited to call the Square home. We've created an updated Merle Norman experience where you can try it before you buy it with personalized beauty advice and products you can experience before you choose. That's the Merle Norman difference. Try it, love it, then decide. Thank you for supporting local business. We look forward to seeing you on the square in Shelbyville.
Merle Norman on the Shelbyville Square is a proud sponsor of August election returns on WLIJ.
General election return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ.
This is Southside.
Southside coming in?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Benny.
Yes, sir. You're the man, Benny. Appreciate it, brother. You're getting a workout tonight.
All right, so for the Southside precinct, we have County Mayor. For County Mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 167 votes, Kurt Cobb with 345 votes, Jordan Malone with 22, Misty Peller with 46, Troy Thompson with 153, and Adam Vanderken with 24 votes. Commission District 9, we have Biff Fair with 371 votes, Mark Thomas with 488. For property assessor, we have Emily Hodges with 550 votes and Charles Dabblegott with 165 votes. County trustee, we have Tanya Davis with 543 votes and Samantha Mallard with 198 votes. For sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott with 446 votes and John Sweeney with 313 votes. County clerk, we have Donna Thomas with 562 votes and Wendy Williams with 157 votes. All right, I think we have Speaker Pat Marsh on the line still. Is that right, Producer Braden? Hey, Speaker Marsh, how are you?
Hey, how are you tonight? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you loud and clear. You got Dr. Kesselring and Scott Johnson here with me.
Well, great. Good guys.
Yeah, we actually been, we said your name a few times tonight, talking about some of those, the ECD grant we have coming, and then obviously I'm pretty partial to that RV park renovation grant that you were able to help us with.
Well, it was a team effort. We had a lot of folks working on that, and Senator Reeves is a great partner and worked hard to get it, and so did our city and county officials and mayor. Everybody worked hard on it. It was a great deal.
Well, Speaker Marsh, you're always very, very modest, but we appreciate your work for us on behalf of our county, at the state, and without you, we wouldn't be making the progress we are. Yes.
Yes, sir. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Well, those two grants are going to be game changers for us here locally, Pat, and you know that, and we appreciate that very much.
Yeah, we've got a great community and a lot of great things happening here. I'm so excited about all the stuff up north and the celebration and the hospital and the MTSU. We've got so many great things happening.
Mm-hmm. We do. So you're obviously, I think we mentioned you're running uncontested for the Republican primary for your House seat back.
Yes, I am, huh?
Yep. So your votes look pretty good.
I think you're going to carry it.
Matter of fact, we've already predicted your win tonight, Pat.
Well, that's the way I like it. I recommend that for everybody. Pretty close governor's race and congressional race, and it looks to me like Marsha Blackman's probably going to pull the governorship out. Looks like right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you watching a lot of your colleagues around the state?
Yes. I'm looking on the Secretary of State's got a website that you can go on. It gives you pretty recent updates on all of them. And it looks like we've got two of our guys in East Tennessee that have been there a while that are both getting beat by other Republicans. So it's you got to watch what you do. It's a tough year for them.
No guarantees, right, Pat?
Pardon me?
No guarantees.
No guarantees. That's right. You got to work hard all the time.
I am going to tell a little story on Pat, though. When I ran for county commissioner, several of my friends had made donations to my campaign. And right before the election, I asked Pat, we were at dinner one night, and I said, if I don't win, should I pay these people back? He said, I don't know. I never lost.
Good one, Scott.
That's a true story, and you have never lost. So there you go.
No, I've been very fortunate. I've been blessed. With
You have. Well, it's because you do good work, Pat. So that's why you get voted in every time.
That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you very much.
So we got some.
Did a great job tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you calling in, Pat.
Okay. Good luck.
Have a good night.
See you later.
See you.
So we got another precinct in.
Wartrace Baptist Church.
Wartrace Baptist Church, Wartrace, Tennessee, District 1. Over there. Scott, you want to?
Well, for County Mayor, Chad Fletcher with, this is out of Wartrace Baptist Church, total of 231 votes. Kurt Cobb with 371, Jordan Malone with 13, Misty Peller with 22, Troy Thompson with 169, and Adam Vanderkin with 16. So that trend continues, I guess, through some of them there. Let's see, that also includes county commissioners for District 1, come out of the Wartrace. That's Jared Featherstone with 469. Total votes, Eric Maddox with 398, and Andrew McReynolds with 251. Let's see here, Assessor of Property, Emily Red Hodges with 644, and Charles Abelgott with 130. Tanya Davis with 672, and Samantha Mallard with 137. Nakia Elliott with 580, and John Sweeney with 254. Let's see here, Donna Thomas with 647, Wendy Williams with 132. And as far as contested, I guess that's it for local elections out in that area, correct?
I believe so.
So that gentlemen, I think that continues the trend we've seen so far, at least on the county-wide races. Obviously, commission races are a lot tighter because there's a lot less votes cast for those. So right. I always say those aren't over till they're over at the end. So I assume at some point Bellbrook will come in and we'll have District 1
wrapped up then.
Wrapped up out there. And but so far it looks like was still a significant lead. Kurt Cobb for mayor and Nakia Elliott for sheriff so far.
Yep. So with East Side votes, Ag Center, and the early votes for county mayor, so Kurt Cobb has 2,853 votes, and Troy Thompson has 1,385 votes. That's early vote, Ag Center plus East Side.
Let's maintain the percentages maintained pretty steady, across the precincts on election day results.
Yeah, there can be a few variations. Like say a candidate is from a particular community, they might do better in that community than they did halfway across the county in a county-wide election. Yeah. But actually, so far we haven't. Well, we don't have a lot of the precincts in yet, so we'll just wait and see what's going on. All we're looking at is trends right now, not definitive results. So, good to talk to Pat Marsh.
Always
Pat,
good to talk
we
to Pat,
appreciate you calling in. Obviously a big supporter of walking horse industry as well. Was on our board of directors for many years. He's now a director emeritus, but we appreciate his support of the walking horse industry along with Senator Shane Reeves.
And we've been really fortunate to have two governor candidates who have been very supportive of
yes, a good point. Yes,
John Rose and Marsh Blacker.
And Marsh Blacker, both of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely, because we need that.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'll give the numbers on the sheriff's race for those three precincts. So this is what's early vote and absentee plus Ag Center and East Side School. So we have Nakia Elliott with 4,043 votes and John Sweeney with 2,066 votes. That is early vote, absentee, Ag Center, and East Side School precincts.
Okay. Still got a lot of precincts to go.
We
folks.
do.
A lot to go. So, again, we thanked all the people that ran for office and had the courage to do that. We also want to thank the people that went out and voted today.
That's right.
I mean, like I said, I was at Flat Creek most of the day, and it was constant traffic the whole time down there. So a lot of folks turned out today. I think some of the other county districts were that way as well, not just Flat Creek, but that's just where I happen to be. So I always early vote, though. So,
right. This is actually the first year I've ever early voted.
It's always kind of fun to go to your precinct and vote, right?
Yeah.
But I was in the public safety business for 20 years. An incident could happen, and you may not get to the polls that day.
Right.
I've seen it happen to public safety people. So those of us in the public safety business, never knowing where we're going to be 10 minutes from now, we kind of vote early.
My reason was much less planned. I was having lunch at the Grindstone. I was parked on the side street. I walked out, and the early voting sign was right across the street.
You said, what the heck?
I think I'm just going to go over and early vote.
Why not?
I walked in, walked out, and it was there maybe about 3 minutes.
Well, Summer Leverett and her staff make it very easy to do that. And get
great job.
The system. So we appreciate what her and her staff do.
Okay.
All right. So Aiken School Precinct here. Who wants to take this one? I don't mind taking it.
Well, let's see what we got here.
All right. So for county mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 154 votes, Kurt Cobb with 355, Jordan Malone with 16, Misty Peller with 32, Troy Thompson with 128 votes, and Adam Vanderken with 20 votes. All right, so in this precinct, we have County Commissioner District 7. So we have Brian Brinton with 171 votes, Keith Davis with 434 votes, and Sylvia Pinson with 247 votes. Property assessor, we have Emily Hodges with 511, Charles Dabelgott with 150 votes. County trustee, Tanya Davis with 525 votes, Samantha Mallard with 171 votes. For sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott with 405 votes, and John Sweeney with 322 votes. For county clerk, we have Donna Thomas with 555 votes, and Wendy Williams with 117 votes. Is that it for that district?
Yep.
No, that precinct? Yes.
Which, there again, kind of continues a trend for the countywide offices.
Right.
And a little closer on the county commission races, but a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So
certainly within a few percentage points.
Yeah, exactly. But again, it was an exciting day in Bedford County. I was really glad to see all the participants come on out. And
well, I think we were, what was it, the top
early vote
quartile for voter turnout.
Yeah,
in Bedford. Yeah.
Early vote. I think we're the top 4 county.
Yes,
of growth. Yeah,
easily in the top quarter.
Yeah.
Actually, a little higher than that, probably. Yeah. So good for folks turning out in Bedford County, and no matter who you voted for, appreciate you coming out.
That's right.
And voted today and exercise your rights.
Mm-hmm. So
we do that on the 250th anniversary of our country.
That's right.
Last month.
We were talking about Summer and her team, and we have Danny Robbins is on the line with the chairman of the election commission.
He is.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, this is Warren Wells. You got Kasey Kesselring and Scott Johnson. How you doing tonight? You're busy.
Yeah, they're busy. They're all in. Not all of them's posted yet, but all the boxes are in.
Okay, good.
Good.
In just the local races, it looks like Kurt is clearly in command. I made a statement a while ago in 20 years that I think that I've been on the commission that every time the early vote tells it. If they're ahead in the early vote, they win. And it was clear that Kurt was better than 2-1. Well, over Troy, and Chad got an amazing amount of votes to not still be in the race.
Right.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah.
And in the sheriff's race, I'm surprised because I really thought that Nakia would win, but I thought it was going to be a close race, but it's not close.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking about the high numbers. Early vote. I think we were one of the top counties in the state with growth in early vote. And how's that looking?
Well, we were 34th early vote, and the early vote was like 5,600.
Wow.
We won't double it this time. usually you just about double whatever that number is. It's about half the vote. It was slow this morning. It picked up this afternoon because I visited 6 of the 11 polling places, and they were really running slow. But there was a run right there at the end. Some surprises here. Bill Anderson didn't get retained. Let's see what else. Linda Yockey, I think. Where's 5? Where's 5? Flat Creek.
That's Flat Creek in Normandy.
Yeah. We had, but in the early vote, just to take a look at that, and Brent Smith and Brian Bruce had a clear lead over Linda and Bo Gill. And we'll see if that holds up in just a minute. So there's a lot of changes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fresh faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Roger that.
Tanya just ran off with her race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We knew she would.
And Danny,
yeah, go ahead.
And talk to us a little bit about all the volunteers it takes to run the elections and everything that you all have.
Well, it's really tough because Summer was still in positions as late as yesterday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
People call off for various reasons, but it's the old people that's been working there for years are now they say they're too old to work, or they are dying off, and the young people just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
They don't see the need. I guess we'll maybe have to pay them a little more or something like that. We'll do a little better recruiting.
Oh, I see a budget request coming.
Yeah.
Just saying, Danny. Just saying.
Hey, look, I don't know why they get too old. Hell, I'm 82 and I'm still hanging in there.
Yes, you are. We appreciate your service there, Danny. We do appreciate that.
I enjoy it.
Well, Danny, we thank you for calling in. We just got Thomas Magnet School Precinct in, and we're going to go through those numbers. But we appreciate everything that you do, and the Election Commission team, and all the workers out there to help us put this election on.
Let me say one more thing.
All right.
Summer Leverett is the greatest. She's number one in the state. She is the absolute best. She's a perfectionist.
We appreciate you saying that, Danny.
And we're lucky to have her, okay?
We are.
All right. Well, thank you, Warren.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Danny. All right, so Thomas Magnet School is in. All right, so for county mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 140 votes, Kurt Cobb with 270, Jordan Malone with 20, Misty Peller with 24, Troy Thompson with 104, and Adam Vanderkin with 22. For this district, we have County Commission District 8. We have John Boutwell with 290 votes and Jason Boyette with 305 votes. Property Assessor, we have Emily Hodges with 393 votes and Charles Dabblegott with 134 votes. County Trustee, Tanya Davis with 410 votes. Samantha Mallard with 150 votes. For Sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott with 338 votes and John Sweeney with 239 votes. Let's see here. Next one. County Clerk, we have Donna Thomas with 438 votes and Wendy Williams with 111 votes. All right.
We got Unionville in now.
Okay.
Yep. In Unionville for mayor, Chad Fletcher with 204 total. Kurt Cobb with 312. Jordan Malone with 11. Misty Peller with 30. Troy Thompson there on his home turf right there, 413. And then Adam Vanderkin with 35. County commissioners for out there, we have, let's see here, we got Patrick Carino, 96, Jeremy Henderson with 320, Alex Mitchell with 409, Joel Pena with 62, and Jason Sanders, who's a former commissioner, 460. Emily Red Hodges at 796, Charles Dabogott at 140, Tanya Davis at 812, and Samantha Mallett at 171, Nakia Elliott at 683, and John Sweeney at 328. And let's see here, Donna Thomas with 753, Wendy Williams with 189 as far as the contested races out there at the county level. So, except for, pretty much stayed fairly consistent, except for the mayor's race there.
Yep.
And the Unionville.
All right, I believe we have candidate Michael Gregory on the line. Hey, Mr. Gregory, you have Warren Wells, Kasey Kesselring, and Scott Johnson here. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all doing, guys?
We're doing good.
Good, Michael. Good.
Well, I just wanted to thank everybody for District 2 having such a clean race. Congratulations to Mr. Turner. Looking forward to the opportunity to serve with him, and super thankful to Ben and Bob. Like I said, we tried to run a good, respectful, clean race. I have a lot of respect for both of those men, and I appreciate all the hard work that everybody put into District 2.
Well done.
Well, you guys worked really hard out there. All the candidates did.
Yes, sir.
Well,
thank you all. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Michael. Appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see some updates we have here.
You getting some totals? Are you doing those yourself?
No, they're doing them in the back over there.
Oh, okay. And just feeds right in here. Man, don't you love technology?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, folks, I think we're not even halfway there yet, are we?
I know.
No, not on the whole countywide races.
I'm talking about countywide.
Yeah.
And some of the commission races, of course, will be decided here real soon.
Yes.
Because most of them only have, two boxes,
typically
two polling locations. So,
all right, why don't we take a break and hear from our sponsors while we wait on the next precinct?
Absolutely.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
At First Community Bank, we're more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your community partners. Whether it's helping you buy your first home, saving for college, or offering a loan to get your dream off the ground, we're here every step of the way. For over 35 years, we've been proud to serve the people of Bedford County. When you bank with us, you're not just a customer, you're part of the family. First Community Bank, your hometown bank. Stop by today. We're just right down the road. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For delicious and authentic Mexican food in Shelbyville, no hay problema.
Hey, I know that.
Now you're getting it. It's no problem. El Mexico has been Shelbyville's go-to spot for authentic, homemade Mexican dishes made fresh every day since 1991. Come in for some fresh fajitas or enjoy the classics like tacos, enchiladas, and combo plates. Dine in or call your to-go order at 931-684-0874. El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, proud sponsor of the Hitchcock Railway's Spanish phrase of the day on WLIJ.
Hola,
Looking for a reliable ride at an unbeatable price? Head on over to Ernie Cook & Son in Shelbyville, where the deals keep on rolling. Since 1975, Ernie Cook & Son Motors has been trusted for a simple and stress-free car buying experience with their signature selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing is available. Take your test drive at 809 North Main in Shelbyville next to Heritage South, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1 on Saturday. Call today, 931-684-4808. That's Ernie Cook & Son Motors, where your next deal is waiting for you.
All right, welcome back to Bedford County General Election return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. All right, so the next precinct that we have in, gentlemen, is Normandy. So I'll start with County Mayor there. Chad Fletcher has 176 votes. Kurt Cobb, 239 votes. Jordan Malone, 7. Misty Peller, 14. Troy Thompson, 88. And Adam Vanderken, 14 votes. County Commission District 5, Brent Smith, 227. Brian Bruce, 312. Bo Gill, 79. Linda Yockey, 181. Property Assessor, Emily Hodges, 424 votes. Charles Dabblegott, 76 votes. For County Trustee, we have Tanya Davis with 444 and Samantha Mallard with 80. For Sheriff, Nakia Elliott has 440 votes and John Sweeney 111. County Clerk, Donna Thomas, 414 votes. Wendy Williams, 70. All right, I think we have candidate Alex Mitchell on the line. Hey, Alex, how you doing? This is Warren Wells with Kasey Kesselring and Scott Johnson on WLIJ.
Hey, how are you guys doing tonight?
How about you, Alex? I guess you're doing pretty good, aren't you?
I'm feeling a whole lot better. I've been sitting over here sweating for the last hour waiting on you guys to tell me whether I want or not.
We'll go get some air conditioning, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, tell me about your. Tell me what it was like running the campaign.
Man, I'll tell you. And the big thing is that when I decided I was going to run, I kind of looked at it and said, well, am I prepared to run? And I quickly said no, and decided that I needed to go learn as much as I could. And I was very open-armed with a lot of people that kind of just opened their doors for me to come ask them questions. I mean, I was very blessed to have a lot of informative conversations with Dr. Garrett before she left, Chris White, Tanya Davis, Mayor Graham. You know, I got to talk to a lot of people that know a lot of stuff about this county and the do's and don'ts. I got to talk to Janice Brothers, the former commissioner, and I was really blessed to get a lot of information from these people, and they were just willing to give it. And all I had to do was listen and take notes and just run with it at that point. And, you know, I'm beyond blessed, and those people just gave me a plethora of information, and that's really all I needed.
Well, and Alex, I think you said a key thing there. You listened. We need a little bit more of that in politics. So thank you for doing that.
Absolutely. I told my wife I carry around a little black book with a bunch of notes in it, and I started it when I started this campaign, and I'm about 150 pages deep of notes that I've written down, and I carry it with me everywhere in case I forget something.
Well, keep that up, Alex. It'll make for a good book one day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. After this campaign, it'll make a good one.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, congratulations and best of luck, and thank you so much for calling in.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for what you do. It's been a pleasure.
Well, thanks for running for office.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later, brother.
All right. I think we have Brian Bruce calling in.
Oh, the guy that's running away with it in District 5?
Brian, how you doing? You have this is Warren Wells with Kasey Kesselring and Scott Johnson on WLIJ. How are you?
Hey, great. How are you guys? Thank you for what you're doing.
Awesome. Thank you.
You know, Brian, I think you just kind of ran away with everything out there in District 5.
Hey, Scott, I'm humbled to be able to be nominated and elected to work for the people of Bedford County, especially the ones out in the 5th District. I have to say I had a great team that helped me work through countless things that we didn't know what to do because it was our first campaign. And we had great folks like yourself that coached me some, and I appreciate that. You know, great folks to run against that kept, you know, for the most part, kept it very clean my hat's off to Linda Yakish. She was probably one of the hardest working commissioners we've ever had, and I'm grateful for the work she put in. Mr. Gill, we talked on early when we started this that we were going to keep this clean, and we did, and for that I am appreciative. My family stood by me, my church family, my community, and it was just great. I think I'd also be, kind of haphazard not to thank people like the Bedford Conservatives and Stephen Gall for their constant negativity, because it was things like that got the people of Bedford County rallied behind. It only helped you, Brian. I mean, look how far you ran away with that race. That tells me there's a lot of smart people out there. They're paying attention. You and I talked many months ago, too, when you were talking about running, and it wasn't like all of a sudden you just kind of moved into the area and decided to run. You've been giving back to that community in District 5 for 30 years. I mean, you've been active, volunteer fire department, doing a lot of other things out there, and I think the voters of District 5 recognize that. Man, I tell you, like I said, we just got a great community. We have got good people in the Normandy, Flat Creek, Ross community, over our friends over in the country club, over the Buck Scuffle. And, it's a pleasure to work with them and for them. And I think we're going to do some big things. We've got some good young new faces coming on the commission, and I'm anxious to get sat down with them and work and figure out what the county needs and how we can afford to get those things to happen.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you running again, Brian, and you'll always have our support, I guarantee you. So
well done.
And I know you worked hard. I know you worked really hard.
Yeah, Brian,
we did. We had a good team.
So, Brian, you're my commissioner now, so I'll call you Monday. I got some things to talk to you about.
And Brian, trust me, he will.
You got a pothole that he's going to fix on your street, right?
Call me anytime.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for running. Thanks for calling in, and best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, next up, we have one more caller on the line. We have Mark Thomas. I don't know if we call him commissioner or chief or what.
Chief Commissioner, how's that?
Chief Commissioner Thomas, how are you?
How are you guys? I had to call in and talk to all the guys that I work with.
Well, Mark, you got a ton of votes, brother.
Well, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the confidence that people have in me, and like I say, I've always wanted to do what's best for Bedford County and carry us forward in a reasonable way, and it's not just commissioners. There's a lot of people involved in that, and we got good people in this county. And I've always said I represent everybody in Bedford County and try to be fair and do what's right,
Yep.
And I'm going to say this about Commissioner Thomas, since I've known him for over 20 years, and you've probably been there that long, haven't you? That, one of the things Mark is not shy of is having the courage to do the right thing. No matter what they're going to say on social media, no matter what somebody's going to criticize, he does what's right for the people of Bedford County. And, Mark, we appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate that comment. It means a lot. And I still think we've got a lot of work ahead of us. But,
yes, you do.
We're going to make good things,
Yep.
Absolutely. And is Donna there with you?
Yes, he is. Yeah. Matter of fact.
Well, we want to congratulate her too.
That's right.
Well, let me grab her right quick.
Mark may be in trouble now. Yeah. I don't know.
She may hold public office, but she's not a spotlight kind of.
This is Donna.
Hey, Donna, how are you? You got Warren Wells, Kasey Kesselring, and Scott Johnson.
Hey there. It's good to talk to you guys.
Well, we just wanted to tell you congratulations, Donna.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I knew when I took this job that every 4 years I would have to reapply. And I appreciate the voters, their confidence in me. I've been working hard for 12 years, and I'll just continue to work hard and do what we do in our office.
I'll tell a little story on Donna, because she used to work for my dad out of Jostens, and he always said what a hard worker she was, and she's obviously brought that to the elected office as well.
Well, I appreciate that, Scott.
Roger that. We appreciate it. We didn't mean Mark to grab you and put you on the phone there, but actually we did. So congratulations again.
Well, thanks so much, and thanks for your guys' coverage. We're got our pencils sharpened, and we're just paying close attention. So thanks so much for what you were doing.
Roger that. Got awesome. A lot more numbers to go.
Yeah. All right.
That's right.
Thank you, Donna.
Thanks, Donna.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we have not done Flat Creek yet, right? I have that in front of me, or did we do Flat Creek already? I know we have.
We got Bedford sitting here.
Bedford.
No, I don't think we've done Flat Creek.
Okay, so we have Flat Creek and Bedford in front of us. So I'll do Flat Creek if someone will do Bedford after me. All right, so county mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 218 votes, Kurt Cobb 626, Jordan Malone 10, Misty Peller 14, Troy Thompson 233, Adam Vanderkin 20. Then in this district we have County Commissioner District 5, Brent Smith 505 votes, Brian Bruce 483, Bo Gill 298, Linda Yockey 385 votes. Property Assessor Emily Hodges 886 votes, Charles Dabblegott 169 votes. County Trustee Tanya Davis 945 votes, Samantha Mallard 158 votes. For Sheriff Nakia Elliott 754 votes, John Sweeney 376 votes. County Clerk Donna Thomas 896 votes, Wendy Williams 174 votes. That's it for Flat Creek.
Now we got Bedford, western part of the county out there. We've got, let's see here, starting out with County Mayor Chad Fletcher at 358, Kurt Cobb at 524, Jordan Malone at 13, Misty Peller at 28, Troy Thompson at 328, and Adam Vanderkin at 25. So that kind of keeps that race kind of being consistent as well, going the kind of way. For County Commissioner, we have Anita Epperson with 591. This is out of Bedford. Matthew Craig at 411, and Diane Neely with 743. Emily Red Hodges, 1,032. Charles Dabblegott at 173. Tanya Davis for County Trustee at 1013. And Samantha Mallard at 251. For Sheriff, Nakia Elliott out in the Bedford polling area, 866, and John Sweeney with 435. Let's see here, Donna Thomas with for County Clerk at 984, and Wendy Williams at 224, and that was the last contested county race out that way, right, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So that's fairly consistent as well, especially countywide races. Seems to be a trend there.
That's right.
Kasey?
That's right. We got the Bell Buckle Precinct in.
Okay. All right.
Bell Buckle Precinct in. Chad Fletcher at 177 votes. Kurt Cobb, 248. Jordan Malone, 13. Misty Peller, 20. Troy Thompson, 142. And Adam Vanderkin, 12. And then in the District 1 race, we had Jared Featherstone with 329, Eric Maddox with 317, and Andrew McReynolds with 186. Emily Hodges continues to lead the property assessor with 450 votes to Charles Dabblegott's 117. Same thing with County Trustee Tanya Davis continues to lead heavily with 478 votes versus Samantha Mallard's 113. Likewise, in the sheriff's race, that margin continues to hold pretty steady across the precincts. Nakia Elliott, 390 votes versus 225 votes for John Sweeney. And then the county clerk, Donna Thomas, also continues to maintain a large margin there, 434 votes versus 110 to Wendy Williams. And then we've got the alderman.
Can't forget the alderman. That's right.
Bell Buckle.
Yep.
This precinct in. So we've got 66 votes for Brianna Akers, 34 votes for Jason Hatchett, 57 votes for Annie Rooney, and 49 votes for David Venata. And I think there's two aldermen that will move forward there. So
okay.
looking like Brianna Akers and Annie Rooney.
Roger Dodger.
So we've got Johnny Reed on the line. Hey, Mr. Reed, this is Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring and Scott Johnson on WLIJ. How are you tonight?
I am doing good. I just wanted to thank all of y'all for all your hard work and keeping us posted on all the races. But first and most, I want to say what I always said 6 times I've done this is I want to thank my Lord and Savior for all that He does. I can't do anything without Him. Thank my wife and my kids for their help, my staff. I can't ask for a better staff, and I just want to say congratulations to all the folks in Bedford County that got out and voted. This was such a great event. The square has been full tonight. I haven't seen this much energy in an election in a long time. So this is wonderful. And I just look forward to serving the Bedford County folks for 4 more years. So thank y'all for taking my call.
Roger that. Appreciate it, Johnny.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So much. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, what do we have here? Is this the final?
This is the final. Yeah, final summary.
Folks, everybody pay attention. Get your ink pens out.
That's right.
All right, let's see here. We're going to start with county mayor. So for county mayor, we have Chad Fletcher with 2,231 votes. Kurt Cobb, 4,024. Jordan Malone, 158. Misty Peller, 306. Troy Thompson, 2,154. And Adam Vanderken, 232. So we have Kurt Cobb as the new county mayor.
44% of the vote.
Congratulations to Mr. Cobb. He ran a good race.
All right, so for County Commissioner District 1, we have Jared Featherstone with 798 votes, which is 40% of the vote, and Eric Maddox with 715 votes, which is 36% of the vote, and they both will be elected in that district.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, for District 2, we have Michael Gregory with 571 votes with 32%, and Roy Turner with 502 votes with 28% of the vote. They are elected for County Commission District 2. And I will say these are unofficial numbers, but these are the numbers that we just got in. So County Commissioner District 3, we have Alex Mitchell with 409 votes with 30%, and Jason Sanders with 460 votes with 33%. So Jason Sanders and Alex Mitchell are elected for District 3. District 4, we have Anita Epperson with 591 votes, Matthew Gregg with 411 votes, and Diane Neely with 743 votes. So we have Diane Neely and Anita Epperson elected for District 4. District 5, we have Brent Smith, 732, Brian Bruce, 795, Bo Gill, 377, Linda Yaki, 539. So for District 5, Brent Smith and Brian Bruce are elected for District 5. District 6, Bill Anderson, 115 votes. David Deason, 165. Jennifer Templeton, 170. Adam Thomas, 63. So for that district, we have David Deason and Jennifer Templeton elected. District 7, Brian Brenton, 171 votes. Keith Davis, 434 votes. Sylvia Pinson, 247 votes. So for District 7, Sylvia Pinson and Keith Davis are elected. County Commission District 8, John Boutwell, 290 votes. Jason Boyette, 305 votes. So District 9, we have Mark Thomas and Biff Fair that are elected for District 9. Property Assessor, we have Emily Hodges winning with 81% of the vote. County Trustee, we have Tanya Davis winning with 79% of the vote with 7,104 votes compared to Samantha Mallard at 1,809 votes. For Sheriff, we have Nakia Elliott winning with 65% of the votes over John Sweeney with 34% of the vote. County Clerk, we have Donna Thomas winning with 81% of the vote over Wendy Williams at 18% of the vote. Any other contested?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. The Alderman belt buckle holds, as we reported earlier.
Well, congratulations to all the folks that countywide and district-wide. I've just kind of gone over a bunch of the county commissioners who got elected. I think Kurt Cobb's going to have a really good county commission to work with. And look forward to the future. They take office 1 September.
That's right.
So we're talking 3 weeks away, roughly, something like that, a little more than that, 3.5 weeks, right about during the time of the horse show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we have Commissioner Anita Epperson on the line. Hey, Anita, you have Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring and Scott Johnson on WLIJ. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good.
I'll ask you.
Just want to call in and say we had a great turnout at Wheels. It was extremely busy all day. It's been the busiest I've seen it in the last 2 elections that I was campaigning out there in, and this one has been the busiest one.
Wow. Yeah, we've seen those high numbers since early vote. It's been great to see Bedford County do that.
Yes, and I want to thank all the voters that came out and voted for me. I appreciate it. Just appreciate everybody that came out and voted.
Congratulations, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm going to go out and call him. Okay.
All right. It's been an exciting night.
Been an exciting night. Some surprises here and there, but a great election turnout, voter turnout for Bedford County, and I think we've got a great group of people that are being taking office and working on behalf of the people.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about it since we started the night. Some by choice and some by the election, but we have a lot of turnover, and so our county government's going to look very different.
That's right.
Going forward, from the top down, starting the county mayor. So we're hoping to hear from Kurt Cobb. I think we're trying to get him on the line, and as he gets ready to start his holding office there.
Warren, while we're waiting, let's give a shout out to our sponsors for tonight. Without them, we wouldn't have this show tonight.
Great point. So we just want to thank our sponsors here. This is it takes a lot to put on this, and so we want to thank First Community Bank, Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, Ernie Cook and Son Motors, Heritage South Community Credit Union, C&J Wood Design, Matthew Allen Trucking, Merle Norman Cosmetics on the Shelbyville Square, El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, Glass Hollow Table and Tavern, Templeton and Associates Insurance, Cartwright's Guns and More, and Black and Blue Sports. We want to thank y'all again so much for making this night happen.
Absolutely.
All right, why don't we take a break, and we'll be right back.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Templeton and Associates Insurance, 108 Depot Street, Shelbyville, or call Jennifer, Kay, or Natalie at 931-684-4380.
Heritage South Community Credit Union is giving back to our community. In August, we will donate $50 to the school or teacher of your choice if you are approved for a loan. Combined with our great loan specials, now is the perfect time to join the credit union that invests in your community. Visit our website, heritagesouth.org, to learn more. Remember, at Heritage South, we help when others won't. Only on certain loan types. Restrictions apply. Insured by NCUA.
You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing. If you're looking for a delicious, local place to eat in Shelbyville, look no further than Glass Hollow Table and Tavern. Glass Hollow has a beautiful setting for the whole family on the historic Shelbyville Square, and mouth-watering delicious dishes like braised short ribs, chicken Verona, and creamy garlic pasta. Stop by after church on Sunday for their Sunday brunch from 10 to 2. That's Glass Hollow Table and Tavern on the historic Shelbyville Square. 931-488-4427.
All right, welcome back to Bedford County General Election return coverage here on Shelbyville Station, 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. I think we have Daniel Reed on the line. Hey, Daniel, this is Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring at WLIJ. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. I was just called in just to tell you guys thank you and good coverage. And I'll tell you what, District 3, I was down at the Mitchell listening party, and this is my third time to run, and that's the most votes. I think we were somewhere around 842, 850 for District 3. That's a really, really good turnout.
Yeah, it's been exciting just to see the growth that we've had from election to election.
Absolutely. I think last 4 years ago it was in the 400s, and they really came out and voted, and just proud of District 3 and proud to represent District 3 on the school board.
Excellent.
Right. Well, congratulations and best of luck, and thank you for calling.
Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. All right, we got Diane Neely calling in. Hey, Diane, thanks for calling WLIJ. How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you. So I just wanted to take a minute to call in and tell the voters of District 4 how much I appreciate them and their support of me. I can't do it without them, and they have always been so kind to me in my elections, and I just really appreciate each and every one of them.
Well, awesome. Well, congratulations, and thank you so much for calling in, and now you can sleep well.
Maybe I hope so.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Then we have Tanya Davis calling in. Hey, Tanya, it's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring. How you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. So humbled, so blessed, and energized for the next 4 years and helping lead Bedford County forward.
Well, awesome.
Well, we're glad that you're going to be there, and I was impressed from the beginning that you worked hard all through the campaign season and did an excellent job, and it obviously turned out well with the votes tonight.
Well, I'm very blessed, but I just want to thank everyone for their support. This was their voice, their vote, and I am just so deeply honored and grateful that those votes came in. And I just also want to say thank you to my family for all their support, always being there, and an amazing staff that just gives their best, Warren, every day. They serve with the passion within that I do to serve our people. And I just really want to say, being out on the campaign trail, which is not an easy task, and seeing these candidates that really stepped up in the willingness to put themselves out there, and all of the communities that invited us out for chatting and meeting. And just the campaign is, like I said, not an easy task. It's a lot of hard work, but in the end, it's moving forward for the community, and it's changed. And I just look forward to working together and help make a difference in the next 4 years. And again, thank you, Bedford County. I love you, and I look forward to 4 years to serve you.
Well done. Well done.
All right.
Well, y'all have a good night, and thank y'all for all you've done.
Well, thank you so much. You have a good night.
Okay.
All right. I think, Producer Braden, we got Sylvia Pinson next. Hey, Sylvia. It's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring on WLIJ. How are you tonight?
I am doing wonderful. Yay! Another 4 years.
Good for you. Good for you.
I wanted to thank District 7, the voters, and I promise I will continue for the next 4 years, do what I do for this and make a better Bedford. And I appreciated their vote.
Well, that's great, Sylvia. We know you've worked hard, and I've seen you probably 4 or 5 days a week, and I know you've been out there, and I hope you can sleep well now.
That's right. Get a good night's rest.
Yes, sir. I sure will, but I think I have to be something with tourism in the morning.
Oh, really?
That's right. You better hadn't miss it either.
Yes, sir. I'm not agree.
All right.
I will take care of it. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, Sylvia. Congratulations.
Bye-bye.
All right, we have Emily Hodges next. Hey, Emily, this is Warren Wells at WLIJ. How are you tonight?
I'm great, Warren. How are you?
Doing great.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I wanted to call in and thank all the voters for getting out and voting and supporting me through this new life-changing event, and I'm excited and can't wait to serve the people of Bedford County.
Well, that's awesome. And thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for putting your name out there and running such a great campaign.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right. Well, before we go to the next one on the line, we have Barton Williams in Studio B. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you all for what you're doing, keeping the tradition going. And I just wanted to stop in because sort of for me, this is where it all started. So I want to thank District 7. I was very proud of the numbers and the amount of people that got out. I think that's a couple of hundred more than 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it's very, very important. It's very important for us on the school board. And I'll do my best the next 4 years, see what happens. Maybe I'm out of my learning curve and I've learned how to keep my mouth shut a little bit, but I doubt that. I'm still in the learning curve. But I appreciate the vote of confidence from everybody.
We appreciate your service.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations and just best of luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I think on the line we have David Deason. Hey, David. This is Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring with WLIJ. How are you tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great.
So how you feeling about your win tonight?
I have to say I'm absolutely just blown away. You know, when you start this whole process almost a year ago,
yeah,
you don't realize what you're getting into and how much work it is. And I'm looking forward to the next 4 years and hopefully making some good decisions with a lot of help in Bedford County and push us on down the road.
Great.
Well, that's
good job.
That's exciting, David. Congratulations on a well-run campaign and best of luck. Thank you for calling.
Yes, sir. Y'all too. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Next up, we have our new sheriff, Nakia Elliott, on the line. Hey, Nakia, it's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring. Congratulations, sir.
Hey, guys. How are y'all doing? And I appreciate it.
Good. How you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling good.
Good.
It's been a long road, and I'm glad we're here now.
You can put your head on the pillow tonight and rest in peace.
Well, I don't know. I may not get any sleep.
Well, congratulations. You've worked hard, and I'm sure you're going to do a good job as sheriff of Bedford County.
Well, yeah, I'd love to take the time just to thank you guys for what y'all have done tonight, and just thank everybody that came out and voted. This was a great turnout, and really appreciate everybody that voted for me, and I just appreciate everybody that voted in general. I think Summer Leverett and her crew, they always do a great job of making elections run like a well-oiled machine, and just appreciate everybody that was involved in it.
Yeah, Nakia, we've been talking all night about the voter turnout, and I would put a lot of that on the sheriff's race. Definitely. You know, we had two young men running for that office with some very strong campaigns, and I think that really brought a lot of the turnout out there. And so, just
I would agree.
Congratulations on winning that race, Nakia.
Well, thank you. And John ran a heck of a race. He worked his tail off, so he ran a heck of a race, and he really pushed me. So, but we're going to celebrate tonight, and then we got work to do. So
Very good.
back at it.
Have a good evening and enjoy it.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Nakia.
All right, bye.
All right, next up we have Linda Yockey. Hey, Linda, it's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring. Thank you for calling in.
No problem. I just wanted to call and congratulate Brian Bruce on his win. That's awesome for the 5th District. And I want to appreciate, or want to be appreciative of how both Brian and Bo ran their respective race. It's been a pleasure to serve the 5th District for the past 20 years, but on to new and better things.
Well, as they say, you can never really lose because you're going to have a lot of time back that you can put into other worthy things and projects that you can get involved in, and I'm sure you will. But it goes without saying that we appreciate the service that you've given to Bedford County. It's been exemplary over the years.
I appreciate that, and I think we've gotten a lot accomplished, and I hope continues on with a lot of the new commission and faces that we're going to be, and we just got to move forward. So,
right.
Yeah.
If you look for me, you may have to look hard.
Well, Linda,
is that Linda Yockey on the
Yes.
phone?
That is.
Linda, this is Scott Johnson. Sorry I was out of the room. And you know what? I will say this, after serving on the commission and working with Linda for 20 years, one of the best commissioners we had. So
yes,
thank you for serving, Linda.
I appreciate that.
Linda, you were my commissioner, and you've always been there when I needed something. Not to mention you were maybe my teacher as well. But thank you for everything you've done.
Oh, you're a product of Ms. Yockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she may not claim. She won't claim me, but I was there.
I do claim you. And take pride in not just you, Warren, but all the products that came out of that school.
She claims Chad Graham for some reason.
Moved on.
She claims Chad Graham for some reason.
Brian Bruce, so there you go.
That's right.
But been fun, been real.
Yeah. Well, our county owes you a lot, Linda, and thank you for everything that you've done. You were an amazing commissioner.
Well done.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda.
All right, we have Roy Turner on the line. Hey, Roy, it's Warren Wells, Kasey Kesselring, and Scott Johnson on WLIJ. How are you tonight?
Well, I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, hope he's celebrating.
I hope he's not going, oh my God, what did
I win? Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah, Scott, what do we got into? But
I can tell you what you got into. Congratulations, Roy. I know you worked really hard in the campaign, and you're going to be an outstanding commissioner. We need people like you on the commission. So thank you for having the courage to run.
That's right.
Well, thanks for saying that. And we had a great race out here. It was a clean race.
It was actually out in your area. Wasn't true everywhere.
Yeah.
We had, we were out here in the farmland going from door to door and sending letters and talking to people, and District 2 responded in a good way. And congratulations to Michael, the top vote getter, and certainly Dan and Bob put a lot of effort into this as well. So we all got along and had a good race and ready to get started working.
Well done, Roy. Look forward to having you serve on the commission.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations,
all right, thanks, Roy.
Have a good night.
Take care. You too. Bye.
All right, we're going to take a break and hear from our sponsors.
Elevate your space with quality and style that's better by design. C&J Wood Design is the #1 cabinet supplier in our area, offering custom and pre-manufactured wood cabinets. Want to pick out something today? It's easier than ever with their online shop.
Just go to cnjwooddesign.com and click the shop tab.
If you need help during the process, 931-294-3075. Feel free to stop by their locations in Shelbyville and Tullahoma too. C&J Wood Design. Better by design.
Get your building and construction materials out to the job site on time with Matthew Allen Trucking LLC. Whether you're moving gravel, sand, fill dirt, topsoil, or even heavy equipment, you can leave the trucking to the local pros. Call 931-580-5989 or email matrucking@att.net today. Matthew Allen Trucking LLC is proud to call Wartrace area home, so don't risk it. Get your materials to the job site on time with Matthew Allen.
Your next firearm transfer just got a whole lot easier. Visit Cartwright's Guns and More, 102 Lane Parkway in Shelbyville. Buying a new firearm, transferring a handgun, long gun, suppressor, or other NFA item, Cartwright's offers reliable service and expert guidance every step of the way. As a licensed FFL and SOT dealer, they make firearm and NFA transfers simple and hassle-free. Call Lacey Cartwright today at 931-492-4064. Cartwright's Guns and More, serving Bedford County with dependable firearm sales and transfer services.
Hello, I'm Susan Huff, new owner of Merle Norman on the Square in Shelbyville. We're proud to be part of Bedford County and excited to call the Square home. We've created an updated Merle Norman experience where you can try it before you buy it with personalized beauty advice and products you can experience before you choose. That's the Merle Norman difference. Try it, love it, then decide. Thank you for supporting local business. We look forward to seeing you on the Square in Shelbyville.
Merle Norman on the Shelbyville Square is a proud sponsor of August election returns on WLIJ.
All right. Welcome back to Bedford County General Election Return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM, AM 1580 WLIJ. So we've had a great night, gentlemen. And
I'm going to celebration parties, man.
Scott's not even going to close the show out.
I'm going to celebration parties.
He's going to go celebrate.
I'm going to go see Mr.
Mayor Cobb.
Mr. Cobb.
Yeah. Well, we were hoping to hear from our next county mayor, and I don't know if he's able to get through the line. And I think sheriff's candidate John Sweeney was also was calling him. We may have dropped him, so we'd love to hear from him if he would like to call back in. But Kasey, it's been a fun night. We are very grateful for all of our sponsors to help put this on, and everyone who put their name on the ballot. We know that's not easy, but it's been a great night.
Yes, been a great night. Good voter turnout. People are obviously engaged, and now it rests on those people that are elected. Whether regardless of your race, of getting into office and starting to get to doing the work.
Yeah.
And if you're a voter and your particular candidate didn't win this evening, hopefully the county, you'll get behind the people that we have in office now and work together to move the county forward.
Well, we have our next county mayor on the line.
All right.
Hey, Kurt. That's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring.
He got elected mayor, and he's already hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Kurt. Congratulations, sir.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't call in earlier. I was kind of talking to different people and just kind of lost track of it. But yeah, thank you. And I'm very blessed, and I appreciate the people of Bedford County putting confidence in me, and I'm just really excited about the opportunity to get to work, and I'll put my heart and soul into everything for the county. And, I'm just kind of speechless. I'm very humbled tonight. Very, very humbled, and I'd like to talk about Chad Fletcher a little bit. He is a first-class individual. I hated what happened to him. I mean, it was very tragic. He's in my family's thoughts and prayers, and we hope he continues to get better and wish him well. And he's such a great asset for Bedford County and our school system. And,
yes.
And I hope he gets a speedy recovery. And I'd like to, congratulate all the others running and in this race for keeping a good, clean race. I think it's very clean on our end. A few people online tried to do a few little things, but I think for the most part, it had nothing to do with the candidates. It kept it clean, and I think that I was really proud of how the mayor's race, with all the challengers and my campaign, just keeping it above board and doing what we could to reach out to the voters, and I'm very grateful.
So, Mayor-elect Cobb, you know who your county commission is at this point. What's your message to your new county commission?
Well, I haven't had a chance to think about all of them, but there is a lot of new blood. We have
some people that have served before, like Brent Smith, who's back over there. Congratulations to him. And we have the youngest county commissioner. I think we have one 24 years old now, Alex Mitchell. So we have a good variety of people on the commission, from all over the county. Our finance committee is going to be a very young finance, as far as not having experience in finance, but I look forward to working. People we all get in, people get into positions or whatever, and there's always turnover, but we'll just try to rally together and work together and do the best that we can for Bedford County, and I'll try to lead that and try to bring everybody together as a unit as much as I can.
Well, I think that's one of the assets and qualities that you have, as a candidate that I think was appealing, is that concept and trait of getting people to work together. So I hope you're able to achieve that and move the county forward and lead the county commission.
Kurt, this is Scott Johnson. I was already in the parking lot leaving, and I heard you were on the air. And
yes, he ran back in.
I told you this earlier today when I saw you, and I meant it. We really appreciate you running for county mayor because Chad did a great job. Now you're the next leadership, and we needed somebody like you to take the reins of this county. And I think you're going to be a fantastic mayor. You're going to have a solid county commission to work with. I'm just going through all the names down here, and you're going to have a good county commission to work with. So I think you guys are going to be able to do good things.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, Scott, and I'd like to also congratulate Mayor Graham on a great 8 years. He accomplished a lot, and we'll try to build on that as we move forward. And Scott, you're part of a lot of things that from EMA to the county commission to you've been involved in a lot of things, and I really appreciate what you have done. And we've been very blessed to have you serving and the work that you put in, and I wish you the best in your retirement from the county commission. So,
I'm retiring from the county commission, but I ain't leaving.
That's right. Yeah, well, we might have to call on you from time to time.
Right. All you got to do is call, Kurt. You know that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Congratulations again.
Yes, sir. And Kasey, I look forward to working with you with the Chamber of Commerce. I think that's a great tool and asset. We need to be able to recruit industry and tourism and help our businesses grow. And so,
absolutely,
I'm hoping they're going to work hard, and that the city and the county we can all get together and support each other with the chamber and use that tool to help bring in revenue that and also bring in jobs into our community through business growth.
That's right. That's right. Looking forward to it.
Yes, success. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Well, Kurt, you
too, Warren.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too. See you. Bye-bye.
All right. I think we have John Sweeney on the line. Hey, John. It's Warren Wells and Kasey Kesselring on WLIJ. Thanks for calling in, sir.
Good. Absolutely, guys. How are you?
John, sorry it was difficult getting in. We had a lot of phone calls coming in tonight, which is great for the election. So we appreciate you calling in.
Sure.
Man,
we've had a great turnout.
You ran a strong race, man.
Yes, sir. I will say that I am tired.
I bet you are.
But I don't have any regrets, guys. I have poured every single ounce of energy and strength that I have into this, and I will say that this has been a blessing. And I definitely, first and foremost, I want to congratulate Nakia. He's a great guy. He's been a good leader for me. And I did try to contact him, but I know he's celebrating his victory right now, rightfully so. But I did want to say that first off is congratulations, Sheriff Nakia Elliott.
Yep. Yeah. Well, John, thank you for calling in and congratulations on a strong campaign run. I know you had a very fervent following, and you ran a very strong race.
Well, thank you, guys, and thank you for the opportunity to call in. I know y'all got a lot going on, but if you guys need me, you give me a call. I'm here for you.
We'll do that. John, sleep well tonight. Get some rest.
Yeah, I think I will sleep well tonight.
Good. Thank you, John. Good night.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, too.
All right, we're going to take a break and hear from our sponsors.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14, East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
In our community, we believe in supporting one another. And at First Community Bank, we take that seriously. For generations, we've been proud to serve our neighbors with personal service that's as genuine as a handshake. Whether you're opening an account for your new business, saving for your child's education, or just need a safe place for your money, we're here with a commitment to the people of our hometown. First Community Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Visit us today and see how we can help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For delicious and authentic Mexican food in Shelbyville, no hay problema.
Hey, I know that.
Now you're getting it. It's no problem. El Mexico has been Shelbyville's go-to spot for authentic homemade Mexican dishes made fresh every day since 1991. Come in for some fresh fajitas or enjoy the classics like tacos, enchiladas, and combo plates. Dine in or call your to-go order at 931-684-0874. El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, proud sponsor of the Hitchcock Railway's Spanish phrase of the day on WLIJ.
Hola.
Looking for a reliable ride at an unbeatable price? Head on over to Ernie Cook & Son in Shelbyville, where the deals keep on rolling. Since 1975, Ernie Cook & Son Motors has been trusted for a simple and stress-free car buying experience with their signature selection of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing is available. Take your test drive at 809 North Main in Shelbyville next to Heritage South. Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1 on Saturday. Call today, 931-684-4808. That's Ernie Cook & Son Motors, where your next deal is waiting for you.
All right, welcome back to Bedford County General Election return coverage here on Shelbyville Station 98.7 FM and AM 1580 WLIJ. I want to do just one more thank you to our sponsors. We can't do this without them. First Community Bank, Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, Ernie Cook & Sons Motors, Heritage South Community Credit Union, C&J Wood Design, Matthew Allen Trucking, Merle Norman Cosmetics on the Shelbyville Square, El Mexico Mexican Restaurant, Glass Hollow Table and Tavern, Templeton and Associates Insurance, Cartwright's Guns and More, and Black and Blue Sports. All right, Kasey, we like we've said, we've had a fun night, and I think it's about time to wrap it up. We've talked to just about everyone who won tonight, and I think I think everybody's going to get some good sleep.
That's right. Yeah, and I should say, as Commissioner Johnson left tonight, that we have, I think, 3 county commissioners that are decided not to run this year. Commissioner Hooker, Commissioner Johnson, and Commissioner Vick. And I think we'll be remiss not to thank them for their service to the county, and wish them well in their next endeavors.
Yes, and I expect all of them, especially Greg Vick, to be very involved in our community. We all talk to him probably weekly about things that he's working on in our community.
Yes,
so I know he'll continue that. Well, we just want to thank everyone, all the listeners, all those that tuned in to view online as well, and definitely thank our sponsors for a great election coverage night.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Templeton and Associates Insurance, 108 Depot Street, Shelbyville, 931-684-4380.
Heritage South Community Credit Union is giving back to our community. In August, we will donate $50 to the school or teacher of your choice if you are approved for a loan. Combined with our great loan specials, now is the perfect time to join the credit union that invests in your community. Visit our website, heritagesouth.org, to learn more. Remember, at Heritage South, we help when others won't. Only on certain loan types. Restrictions apply. Insured by NCUA.
98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ, Shelbyville, Tennessee. Now that's country.
You know, your eyes are a precious thing. You've got to take care of them. Looking for clear vision and hometown care you can trust? See the difference at Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, 605 North Main Street in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. From comprehensive eye exams to helping you find that perfect pair of glasses, Dr. Hasty and his friendly team are focused on your family's vision and comfort every step of the way. Noticing changes in your eyesight? Time for that yearly checkup? Let's take care of it. 931-684-2020. Dr. Dale Hasty Family Eye Care, because your eyes are a precious thing. If you're looking for a delicious, local place to eat in Shelbyville, look no further than Glass Hollow Table and Tavern. Glass Hollow has a beautiful setting for the whole family on the historic Shelbyville Square, and mouth-watering delicious dishes like braised short ribs, chicken Verona, and creamy garlic pasta. Stop by after church on Sunday for their Sunday brunch from 10 to 2. That's Glass Hollow Table and Tavern on the historic Shelbyville Square. 931-488-4427.
Elevate your space with